Alright, hey everybody, this is Wildblade from Creative Media Vault in Yokohama, Japan, and I'm the creator of the WildFIRE Expanded Universe, which is kind of like what you're seeing here. This is my Discord server actually, so I'm like posting some of the game cards from my WildFIRE board game that you can like find on my Patreon account. So what I'm going to be doing today is we're not going to be working on a board game. We are going to continue working on this game right here, this Ryukage Run Game. And so, like, I got a little bit of time off today, and, like, so I want to actually, like, see how far I can get, in this game, now. Hold on, let me just check my stream right quick. Yeah. Making sure that, my chats and stuff are, like, popping up. Alright, yeah, so we're going to be working on this game because, like, I'm kind of tired of it looking ugly. We were working on enemies before. So, I kind of want to continue with that, but I do want to do more on the level design. So if this is your first time joining me, like, thank you for, like, looking out and subscribing and, like, checking out my work. In case you're wondering what we're working on, we're actually rebuilding. Where the hell is it? I can't find my... Okay, we're actually working on rebuilding this game, not this game right here. We're working on rebuilding our Ryukage Run game, which I cannot seem to find. Give me a second. Here it is. Alright, so we're working on rebuilding this Ryukage Run game right here. So this was one of the first Unity games that I ever played, or that I ever built. And so that was built right after I launched like some of the comics for this. So what I want to do is we want to kind of like rebuild this based on the comics, and we're going to add more movement and stuff to it. So that's kind of what we've been working on. So if you would like to play the old version of this game, you can check it out on itch.io, and you can like play this really basic Unity game where the girl just runs back and forth. And you can also like check out some of the online store merch and stuff, which you can also find on my Nerdy Nerdy's online store and on my Patreon. But what we want to do is we want to take this game and we want to turn it into this game, which is going to be more of an endless runner, right? And so we've got a lot of stuff already kind of set up in here, programming-wise, because we are using a template that I built a long time ago. We're using my Spirits of the Lost Winds game template, which you can find over here. And you can also find this on itch.io, so you just type in Spirits of the Lost Winds. And we're using, the game that we're building right now is a endless runner or a 2D side-scroller. But the template that we're using is actually a top-down isometric, well, top-down like shooter, basically. So we did have to like change some of the coding. But I think we should be able to build this game relatively quickly because a lot of the core programming for this is already done. So these are some of the enemies and stuff that we were working on. We do still need to do like a lot of artwork, but I think my Adobe account is about to expire because like my daytime job hasn't been going so well recently. So yeah, and plus I'm looking for some alternatives to Adobe now because I've been with them for a while, and well, yeah, I'm just kind of getting tired of paying every month. So. Alright, let me check my stream volume right quick to see if you guys are picking up this music in the background. Hold on. Why am I not hearing anything? Oh, I know why, because I'm plugged in right here. Okay, cool. So I just want to make sure that my music isn't too loud, that's all. Alright, looks like it's fine. Alright, cool. So what we can do is we can go ahead and continue with where we left off last time, and then we can kind of speed this up to see if we can get... We'll speed this up to see if we can get like some legitimate action in this game. Kurumi is down here like just kind of chilling, like looking at you guys on the screen. Kurumi is a blue fox, so... Alright. So we will do a little bit more enemy design, I think, before my license expires. But also, like, because we're going to be adding more to this game here, we're going to try to put as many characters from the comics into this new version of the game. So this game right here is based on my Ryukage comic series. Which you can actually like buy online, or actually you can download these first two comics for free on Gumroad.com. And these two comics are actually a prequel to this novel, this 504-page novel. So these are the ancestors of the people who start the clans, and then these are their descendants. And I'm also like posting lore scrolls and a lot of like different stuff on here. But if you'd like to know more about the character than the character profiles and stuff like that, then you can find all of that on my Patreon page, where you can find like artwork, lore, like products, giveaways, cosplay builds and stuff related to this WildFIRE expanded universe. So I've been putting a lot in here. So I definitely recommend that if you are not a patron yet, definitely check that out, because I'm going to be putting exclusive comics and animations and stuff on here as well. And I will be starting to lock more content, because I don't want to give everything away for free on Twitch and on YouTube. So definitely come check that out. And you can also like watch me play video games on here as well. So let's see. There's Kuramiya here. So I think like he can like watch me play like Street Fighter 4 and like other console games in between game dev builds. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'll go ahead and play through and show you what we've got on this game so far. So I'm in my studio. I want to go full-time game dev. Oh, I should have done a maximize on play for that. Ouch, ouch. Well, she's dead. All right. All right. So this is the game that we're kind of making. We're turning it into an endless runner. I'm going to go ahead and hit maximize on play. So last night, I think I was like playing. Last night I was playing Bastion, which is a game that I was playing Bastion on Steam, and Bastion's one of the inspirations for my Spirits of Lost Winds game that you just saw. All right. Oh, that's right. We were doing animation last time, so that's why we had our little devil dog back there twerking. So Alright, I gotta do something about those bullets because they are curving. Alright, and these projectiles, these falling things don't do anything. So, this is where we're at right now. So she's got a jump, a double jump, she can run. We do have weapons in this game, so if I can activate weapon here, well, if she doesn't die, shoot. Alright, let's try that again. So, she does already have, like, some weapons in the game, that she can use. So if I want to like shoot something, I can hit the W key. Oh, not the W key. I took that one off. So this is one of her. This is actually one of her sisters. So that is that is Fujiko, the second oldest sister of the Morita clan. And for those of you who've played a game called, I was gonna say Devil May Cry, Ninja Must Die. Basically, that's kind of what we're going for gameplay-wise here. So this is the main character, Ryoko. She's going to have her sisters, backing her up. Her sisters and some warrior monks that are going to come in to assist her. And I think on each level, maybe I might change the main character, and as each person has to go on their own adventure for discovery and all of that good stuff. All right. So this is just the first level. I got to find out why it's looping at that point. Actually, that's something that we might troubleshoot today. But this is the general gist of the game. So we just got Ryoko running around doing her stuff, like trying not to get killed, trying not to get clapped. And this demon dog is chasing her, trying to make sure that she doesn't make it to the end of the level. We are gonna have to do something with the physics for the devil dog because I want to see. I'm letting her sit here and get stuck to see if the devil dog is gonna catch up to her. I don't think it is. I'd have to check that when maximize on play is not on. All right, so I'll go ahead and turn maximize on play off, and we'll have to check this demon dog right here to see. Okay, so we'll be checking the physics. All right. I mean, I'm not going to spend so much time on that right now. Alright, so the devil dog can get stuck in certain spots. And I think he can even fall off the level. So that's something that we'll have to be careful of. Alright. But this polygon collider is actually the physics body. This is the green line that you're seeing here. And inside of this, we actually have a trigger body, and that's where the devil dog can, well, Inukokute can actually take hits and interact with like projectiles and stuff like that. And this is what Inukokute would look like. Would look like in the comics. So this would be more. Oh, this is a locked account, yeah. But this is basically what the devil dogs kind of look like. So this is the first demon to escape from the demon realm and start haunting the Morita clan. So and like this is what his like battle card and stuff would look like, and these are what the comics look like. So definitely stop by, check out my Patreon, and you can find out more about that. So in the game, I'm making him look a little bit different because there's going to be some scene changes, the scene is going to change when he gets close to Ryoko. So when I go to the sky clouds over here, I need to make sure that I'm kind of using colors that won't blend too much into the background. So for example, this is like the Kurogami sky tint. So yeah, when he gets close to her and he's getting ready to like strike, then this should turn on. This should turn on, turn red. And that will kind of clue her into that this demon is getting closer, even if she's far away, so the sky will turn and everything. So I needed to use colors that wouldn't like really interfere with that. All right, so that's kind of what we're working with at the moment. All right, I'm a little bit curious about that Kurogami sky tint though, so let me go ahead and duplicate that. And that's like way too red. But the reason I'm duplicating that is because I just thought like, what if I added another like black layer under this? I kind of want to see. Okay, nah. It looks kind of better without it, I think. So I'll go ahead and turn that off. I might keep it for something, but we don't necessarily need it right now. And then there's going to be like a Eye of Sauron kind of thing, like looking at her as well. So we're going to see how much of that we can actually put into the game today. Hold on. Let's see. Let me turn that back on for a second. I haven't animated anything in this yet. So we're just doing like the basic setup. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, Fujiko. Yeah. Alright, so Fujiko, she's basically just got a scatter shot, or a fan shot. And I do have like my messages. Whenever you do like pick up a weapon and stuff, you'll get like instructions on how to use that in the first level. So, all right. So I'm hearing the demon dog. Oh, okay. He's still chasing her. Okay. So he did make it over that little ramp. All right. So we're gonna track and see where this guy's like getting stuck. All right. I did try to do, oh shit, I don't want her to die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, that is a bug that we'll have to fix, but I'm not worried about it right now. Alright. Okay, yeah. Alright, so when the level resets, for some reason he's getting dropped off. But right now he is kind of making it over everything that he needs to. So that is a little bit surprising, so. Alright, so we'll start here. And what else are we going to do? Art-wise. Alright, so we're going to jump over into Adobe Animate, and I'll see if I can't, like, do a couple more of these guys very quickly. So, because, like I said, I'm not really sure how long I'm going to keep be able to keep animate in the current job situation. So I'll see if I can go ahead and knock out a couple more enemies that we can use on different levels. So we're going to go ahead and do this fish guy over here, and this is just like a random fish that's just going to jump up out of the water and try to attack her. So alright, so let me go ahead and grab this. Alright, so I'm just gonna name this the jumping fish one. I created a similar enemy in my Quest of the Gummy Wish game, which you can also find on itch.io. So I'll be trying to reuse a lot of code from that game as well. This guy doesn't need to be anything like too special. He's not gonna have like too many movable parts, I think. Unless I want him to have movable parts. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I want to animate too many movable parts. I might just have the flippers flipping and maybe like the mouth like clamping or whatnot. Which, if that's the case, I'll probably need to separate the mouth into two pieces. Alright, so I think we'll use this as the base. And actually, I think I'm gonna like cut that down, make the head separate. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and like maybe put one here for the tail, and we can have the tail like flipping like that, and then I'll put another one here for the fins. All right, so and then we're gonna go ahead and then box these, put these into their own movie clips. So I say like jumping fish body, and then jumping fish tail, and then jumping fish left fin, and then maybe the tail is gonna go like this. So jumping fish tail. Alright. Alright, so we'll go ahead and box out the body very quickly. And I'll round it up because we might want to have the head move as well. Alright. Now, when it comes to the Kurogami demons, the Kurogami demon emperors, I don't have a fish for that represents the water one. So the water one is actually represented by a reptile. Yeah, so he's actually represented by a lizard. So I was when I was thinking of the Kurogami emperors before, I'm like, well, yeah, like I need to have one that represents each element that they'll have to battle against. But then I thought, I'm like, well, what are they gonna like battle against in the water? It's not like they're like gonna be swimming all the time. So I want something that can come up on land. So that's why I went with a lizard. So that would be the water demon. The wind one would be a these like the only Kurogami demons that you'll find in the comics right now are the first demon and second demon, and that would be like the metal centipede and Inukokte, the dog. All right. Let's see. Trying to decide if I think I'll give him another like little fin here. Okay, yeah, that'll make him look kind of evil. All right, and I guess I can like chop these fins off right here. Oh, sorry, that's paste in place. Yeah. So I'll chop the fins off right there, and then I'll actually move this body above. And let me hide those very quickly. No, not you. Not both of you. Just this one. Alright. Glue that back together. Alright, cool. Yeah, maybe round this part out a little bit. Alright, so that'll be kind of like what the body looks like. So, and I haven't decided what color I want for this. So if you got any recommendation in the comments, let me know. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, like, what I tend to do is I tend to put my lines on here. What are you, K? Or S? Yeah, forgot. Because it's working in different applications. So this is not the stroke color that we want. So for this guy, I'll probably go like with a dark blue. Alright, and we'll go ahead and bump the stroke order on this up to, I think, 4 is what I'm using. Stroke color, we'll make it a little bit lighter blue, I think. Alright. Alright, so we'll use this as the color for the base color for the body. And for the fins, let's see, the color scheme that I'm kind of using for bones and stuff, I think, is gray. Yeah, that's a little bit wide. Alright, and now we can add, kind of change the color. I'll change the color on them later though. Alright, and pivot point will be right in the middle, of course. So, alright, let's switch over. Now let's go ahead and get this head done. Yeah, I don't want this, like, this fish to look friendly, like, at all, so. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, and then on top of this, I'll, draw another box. And just give him, like, one, dorsal fin. I don't need the, line on this, so. Keep on grabbing the wrong part. Alright, so. Yeah, I'll put that here. Actually, I'll put that behind here. Alright. And that'll be a nice little dorsal fin for him. Now back to that line. I think we're using this one. Yeah. Alright. I'm putting it here because when he moves his head, I might want that, want the dorsal fin to move with it, so. Alright, cool. Alright, put this back up to 4. Alright. Okay, yeah, and for the eyes, we're just gonna go like basic circles, I think. And we don't need to worry too much about like animating these eyes. I want them to look kind of freaky though. So, so we don't necessarily need to do anything with anything special with the eyes. It's not like you know, he's gonna be like, not like he's gonna be on the screen long enough. But we do need to make him look crazy though. So crazy is gonna be one of the key things of this game. So we're gonna change his eyes, I think. I think we might change his eye fill to this right here. Yeah. Alright. And we'll give him 2 fill colors. I would give him yellow, but I've kind of already used yellow for the demon dog and the birds, I think so. Oh, I don't need that stroke. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That kind of gives them a little bit of a heat seeker type of look, though. Maybe this one. Nah, I like the other way better. Alright, cool. I said I wasn't really going to do too much with this head. However, I think I do need to go ahead and split the jaws on it. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and like split the jaws on this guy. Do I want to do that, or do I just want to create a different head? Why did it say fishtail? Alright, anyways, like tail is here, head is this one. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and like give him, go ahead and give him his teeth. So I'll jump in here, and the way I'm gonna do the teeth on this one right here is I'm just gonna here, and we're just gonna draw. This is with his mouth closed, of course. Yeah. Kind of like, you remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I'm kind of giving him the mouther smile. Okay. So that'll be like, the head when it is, when the mouth shuts closed. And then, so in the game, I think I might just have him like doing this kind of motion. Alright, and then I'll duplicate this symbol again, and I'll do, head one, mouth open. Right, and for the mouth open, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab all of this right here. Right here, and then I'm going to cut it, paste in place, and then I hit Q, and I'll just rotate it out like this. Okay. Okay, and then I'll do the same for these up here, and I'll add these lines. Actually, I can just like be lazy on that one. Oops, sorry. That's the copy, paste in place, and then I can flip vertical. Huh? Flip horizontal. Alright, And then I can just kind of like drag these guys over here and rotate them. Change the pivot point here, rotate them. Okay, now you're probably wondering why I did the lines this way, and I'll show you in a little bit. So now on this layer, I'm going to take all of these lines here. I said line, you don't know line. Okay. Oh shoot, I need to... Well, actually, no, there's the easier way to do this. I was going to do something like kind of complicated, but yeah. Yeah, I can just hide these here. Okay. So, I'm not really sure if I want this part to rotate. Maybe I do. Yeah, I was debating about whether I wanted the top of the head to rotate or if I just kind of wanted to leave it where it is at the moment. So, I'll just go ahead and rotate that head out as well. Okay, so rotate this one out here. Yeah, make him like look like he's got a really big gape here. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, hold on, let me... Nah, I lost this one. Okay. And I can get rid of this. And this part. Boom. Alright, and now his back dorsal fin. I had to do something with that. Okay. And then this guy, sorry, the back dorsal fin, I can make that. Kind of just move that up. Okay, and that'll make it look like it kind of got like a bite. Got a strong bite force. All right, and don't worry about the colors. We're just gonna like wind up switching them anyway. All right, and for the fin, basically the same thing. So jump up in here. I don't know, I kind of like this little bladed look for him, but I might curve him out a little bit more to make him look sharp. Okay, nothing really special going down there. And then we'll finally do this like tail part. Okay, yeah. So I think this will work for the fish. guy. All right, so now we just gotta decide on what colors we want these to be. I gotta put my lines on them. Oh, ink bottle. Okay. Okay. So now we can go in here and decide what color do we want. So let's take a look at our game very quickly, and all right, and let's take a look at the enemy that we've already kind of got in the game. So we've got our gray demon dog here. We've got our like mud guy here. Our plant demon seed that we made over here. So for these fish, I don't want them looking like cute at all, and so they need to be a little bit dark and demon possessed too. So we'll jump back over here and animate and jump into color. I think color wise, we do want him to be a bit darker, I think. So I might go here. And we'll go ahead and switch this over back to 100. Alright. Actually, I can probably go darker here. Okay, that might actually work. Alright, I think I have a layer here that's locked. For the bottom jaw, something a little bit contrasty. Okay, that might work. And then for the dorsal fin, we had, what color were we using? I think we were using this dirty yellow for the dorsal fin. Yeah. The dorsal fin can be dirty yellow. Alright. Alright, I think we'll keep this color scheme for right now, unless I can think of something better. Yeah, I don't mind giving them like 3 colors, actually. So, the tail can also be this color. Okay. And then the body, I think I'll make the body the same color as the jaw. Just to differentiate between the body color and the jaw color. Alright, what are we? What color was that? Yeah, there you go. Okay, and then these fins over here will be our dirty yellowish color. Alright, there we go. Trying to decide whether I want this tail to be light or bluish. I think this will be fine. Now, usually, like what I do with my characters is I'll leave everything white. So we are gonna like duplicate all of this as soon as I drag this other like jumping fish head in here. Then these are not these little fish are not included in the comics. They're not like they're not like a major enemy or anything like that. Jumping fish. Huh. Where'd my library jumping fish? What? Yeah, so they're not really a major part of the storyline. As a matter of fact, the only like fish that you see in the first couple episodes are the dead ones that pop up when the Kurogami first shows up. All right. So I'll go ahead and grab this color here and kind of separate this bottom jaw from the top jaw. Okay. And then we'll change, shoot. Okay. And this can go to our dirty yellow over here. Okay, and then all we have to do is just brown this part out here. Okay. Whoops, hold on. And then align the teeth up like so. And then we'll do that same. I'll just pull this down. Alright, cool. So now we have our jumping fish head with its open and shut state. So as usual, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to like separate this guy out. And like I said, he's not gonna be like a major player or anything. So we don't have to pay that much attention to him. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and jump in here. Actually, I don't need to jump in there. I need to go do what we call a break apart. So I'm just gonna break this symbol to layers. All right, and then I'm going to bisect this guy. All right, and there's our fish. So I'm just gonna go and export all of these out now. And that'll give us like that'll give us a way to animate this fish a little bit. He's not gonna need that much animation, but yeah, still. So. And like I said, normally I would make a sprite sheet, but since I'm kind of doing this on, I take a lot of time to make my sprite sheets because it takes me a while to line everything up and like cut everything or like line everything up the way that I want it, because I kind of have like a sequence that I use. So I don't necessarily use the auto cut function so much when I want to make a real sprite sheet. So. Alright, so we're going to take these guys and we're going to go over to Unity, go to our project, and make sure that we're in the Ryukage's folder. And then I need to go to my recents. Not recents, I need to go to my desktop. Where am I? Ryukage Run. Okay, jumping fish. And we're going to drag these guys over here. Alright, and instead of going through all the trouble of like building a new enemy, what I normally do is I just normally take an existing enemy, like this dude right here, because it's already got the scripts and everything. So I'm just gonna duplicate this guy out, and then like hit my W key, drag this one down to where we can kind of see him. Alright. And we're going to jump in here and rename the body parts. So I've got head, body, base. In this case, I'll rename this one to fin. I could have two fins, but I think only one is good enough. Alright. And now, before we switch these body parts out, we're going to need to like open up each individual one in the sprite editor and change the pivot point. So this will be pivot point for the tail. And this is why actually you should probably do it on a sprite sheet, because you can like change you can go through and edit all the pivot points at the same time. For the body, all right, cool. So now, I can go ahead and switch this out. So I've got jumping fish. Oh, I spelled it jimping fish. Okay, jumping fish 1. Alright, then body. Okay. Fin. And then tail. Oh, damn, I just spelled all of that wrong. Humming fish. Alright, there we go. Okay. And I'll go ahead and zero these out for position. Okay. So let's see, I'll jump onto the body and drag this part down right around there. Grab the tail. Alright, some of these are rotated a little bit already, but don't worry about that. Okay, let me zoom in. Now, this guy is not necessarily going to have a shot point or anything, so. Okay, cool. There's our nice little fish guy. Alright. This fin looks a bit small, so I might actually enlarge that a bit. Yeah. And, do I want to give him another one? Might give him another fin, and then flip that on the x-axis and bring it over here. And then I'll change the sorting layer down to like 20 or something. Alright. Alright, yeah, that gives them like 2 wings to flap. Alright, and now, head-wise, basically, if I want to, like, switch it out, I can just, like, yeah, alright. And this will, like, give us the ability to kind of animate this guy like a little chomper fish. Demon-possessed chomper fish that's trying to, like, eat her. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So now we have to figure out how we're gonna like deal with this, and we gotta change the name too. So I'll put like jumping chomper fish one. And I have not made movie clips out of it. Not movie clips. I haven't made like a prefab out of it yet because like what I want to do is I want to get their movement and everything down first, and then like I'll like get their movement, get their coding down first, and then I'll make prefabs out of them. All right. And one other thing that I'm going to do very quickly is I'm going to take all of these movie clips and I'm going to duplicate symbol. All right. And I'm going to do a white version. So that's going to be WH. Okay. So, this is a minor character, but I might want to use this in a different level. So, because of that, I don't necessarily want to keep on recreating the same enemy over and over again. So I'll do this, and then I will switch this over here to like a lighter gray. This will be white. Eyes, I think I might leave those this color, so I'm gonna do the same thing with this one, just change it to a lighter gray. And for these, I think we can like put them as like maybe white. Oh, and on the body, I'll switch these fins over to white as well. Alright, so the reason I'm doing this is because if I want to use this same fish, but I want to same fish on a different level, and I need to change the color, like maybe he's like diving out of lava or something, then that'll make it much easier. Guess I could go. Yeah. I don't want to be like too dark there, so yeah, I'll switch it up a little bit. Make this a bit lighter. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. And now I'll export these as well. And name it correctly. Now, I could have changed the line color, but I didn't do that on purpose. Because I kind of like this blue, and the blue is it's kind of thick. So what we're going to be doing in Unity anyway, if I have to change the tint of the line should actually change to something that looks a little bit better than if I just went with a straight black line. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and jump back over to our Unity. All right. And I've got to drag these new fish parts over. into here as well. Hello. There you go. Alright, so we've got this guy here. Now, I'm not going to worry about switching everything over yet because what I need to do is I need to change the enemy script on this. So right now, this is using the chasing enemy script. We don't necessarily want this this fish to be able to like chase the player like left and right. So I'm going to turn the speed off. I'm going to turn the stopping distance to 0 as well. Yeah, I'm going to turn the stopping distance to 0. Health. These fish, I'm not really sure if I want them to be destroyable or not, so right now we'll leave them as 3. Is dead, can splatter, splatter effect, can melee attack, no, and the reason why we're going to set that to no is because, like, this is going to, basically this fish is going to be jumping up and down, and so we don't need it to actually activate a melee attack. It's just going to basically be like an obstacle. Melee attack speed, like 0. Like 0. Can shoot. Right now I'm going to leave this, for the first level of these fish, I'm going to leave that off. But if I want them to be able to jump and shoot later, that's why I have this program this way. So I just tick a box. Yeah, I can just tick this box on and it'll allow them to shoot whatever projectile I choose for them to. Linear drag, blah, 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 like freeze rotation, capsule collider, alright. Now I gotta check the collider on this guy. Can't really see shit, alright. Alright, let me grab this dude, and move him down to where I can actually see what his collider looks like. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. And now, if you'll notice, this guy has 2 colliders on him. So this is a physical body collider. Actually, I will shrink that down in here. And then you'll have the trigger body. So I always put the trigger body kind of separately. And that allows me to do a lot of cool stuff, by the way. So, oh, trigger body is right here. And this is standard box collider, so we're going to go ahead and move this down. Realistically, I think we might be able to turn the... no, we're going to need him to drop back down, though, so... Yeah, because he is going to fall with gravity. So he's going to shoot up, and then he's going to turn, and then he's going to go back down. Just like in Mario, basically. Alright, so... Right now, he's like not going to do anything, so I'm just playing to make sure he doesn't have any action applied to him. He should just fall right off the screen. Actually, I'm not sure if I have gravity applied to this guy. Yeah, I do. Yeah, he just fell right off the screen. Cool. That was his job. Alright, so... Let's see, where's my rigid body 2D at on this? Okay, cool. Gravity scale 1. Okay. Yeah, that's him doing his job basically right now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and save this. And we will be doing like animation controllers for all of these as well. Now, getting him to jump up and down, though, I forgot how I did that in my Quest of the Gummy Wish game. So, the game that I'm referring to right now is another one you can find on my HIO page. It's one of the more complete games. So, this is the Spirits of the Lost Winds game template that we're using to build this current game. However, I do have, Snowy hasn't mailed me today. I'm wondering what's up, if she's feeling okay. Yeah, usually she drops me a line. So, alright. So what I will do is, let's see. Oh, I was going to show you that other game. So you can also like look for my Quest of the Gummy Wish game. Quiet Quest. And this game has like some jumping enemies in it. And this is a pretty cool game to play because it's got like, especially for Halloween. Now I think about it, it's Halloween season, so you should definitely check this out. This is also one of the first games that I've created for like from Unity. Yeah, so it's omnidirectional shooter as well. Yeah, perfect for Halloween season. Now I think about it. All right, so but it right now it's got like what you're looking at is you're looking at the first couple levels are like isometric omnidirectional shooters. But there is a 2D side scroller mode. Wow, let me turn the volume down on that. Sorry. Yeah. So this is what the 2D side scroller mode looks like, and you unlock that one after. You can unlock that one if you download the game. Yeah, and somewhere around here there's some jumping fish. So I might actually open up my Quest of the Gummy Witch game and see how I've got that programmed. All right, so let's jump back over here to our. Now that we have our fish on the screen, and we'll see what other enemies that we need to do. So we got our fish, we got our demon dog. Let's go ahead and zoom out of here. All right. Oh, this guy right here. So this is going to be a background element, but I decided I was going to have it be like be kind of like a lightning rod. So while she's running, because it's an endless runner, and she's got a she's basically going to be going in one direction. So when you play the game, you'll notice that like she does have a she can speed up and slow down. So I'll make that into one of the play mechanics to where you have to know when to be able to slow her down to avoid certain obstacles as well. Okay. So you'll notice that she just slowed down a little bit there. So she can speed up and slow down a little bit. She's gonna have like a dash burst and stuff that'll give her like a burst of speed for a certain amount of time. Die everybody. Okay. Yay, yay, yay. And there's something around here that's causing her to loop back to the beginning of the level. I gotta find out what that is. Yeah, boy. Okay, right around there. So, Alright. I don't think I don't have any like portals in it or anything there, so I don't know why she's looping all the way back. So I gotta troubleshoot that later. So like because she can like run and because she can kind of adjust her speed while running. I'm thinking to have like when I'm thinking to have like a lightning bolt that will come down to try to strike her, and that would be more like an instant kill kind of thing, or at least do a shitload of damage. So the lightning rod for that would be like this rock. That's kind of what I'm thinking, or this kind of crystal thing. So this would be like a little demon crystal or like a demon seed. So this is also a demon seed. So this is one of the plant-based enemies. All right. So what I'm going to do is, I just came up with a pretty decent idea for this. So I think I might have this demon seed activate on a trigger. And when she hits a certain point, you'll just see it kind of open up like a plant, because the demon seeds are plants, right? So it'll just open up like a plant, and then like this right here will be the core. This right here would be the leaves, and right before the lightning comes down, like it'll start to glow, and it'll give like a little bit of a halo, like a warning, and then boom. All right. So, because of that, because we're going to be breaking it up into a couple different parts, we're going to need to, like, create each leaf. So, we'll jump into doing that now. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I might take a break in a little bit. But if you like what you're seeing, please, like, stop by my Patreon, and you can learn more about all of this stuff that I'm talking about. You can even find out what the demon seed are. I think I have a lore script for the demon seed on here, or do I? Maybe I don't, actually. I need to create some lore for the demon seed. Yeah, but you could, when you go to my Patreon, you'll learn a lot more about the world and like the storyline and the flow of everything. I've even got like a timeline of events from the beginning, from the creation of the universe until like the main WildFIRE timeline. Ooh, I didn't know that was unlocked here, so. Yeah. So right now the game that we're making is kind of, it's starting right here. Okay, yeah. So we're starting in, we're making the game for the 1608 period, like more the 1700 period. And this is like where the demons break out of their gate and start, terrorizing this poor family in Japan who had absolutely no idea what's going on. Yeah, so, and then, like, after that, we have our CDULO period, which is another game that I've already got on my itch.io page. And then after that, it moved into the main WildFIRE storyline, which is where you'll get introduced to the character that'll carry the rest of the series. Alright, so, but I don't have anything for Demon Seed, so I gotta make a note, like, make a Demon Seed, post. Okay, got it. Alright. So, I do have a video that explains what those are. I think that's actually on my, yeah, I think that's actually on my Discord. So, you can find my Discord links in the chat as well. Where are, lore library. Alright, so, here you can find, on Discord, you can find a lot of, like, free lore stuff. And, where else? Huh, that didn't show up. Where's my video logs? I'm getting a bit sidetracked, but gotta find out where I've got. My stomach is growling like pretty heavily at this time, so. Introduction, lore, Dev Guild. My brain is on food now, sorry. Shorts. Alright, so whenever I post a short to YouTube, I just go ahead and drop it on here. So this one right here will explain a little bit more about the Demon Seed. I don't think I'm gonna play that right now though. Yeah. So stop by my Discord. You can join for free, and like you can find out more lore about the stuff that I'm putting into this game right now. So back to what we're working on. Make sure I save this thing. I'll go ahead and start building this. I'm going to go ahead and start with the core, and then I'll do the leaves later. So whenever I'm building something, I tend to start with this pink at 50%. Okay. Alright, so no. Let's go ahead and... Alright, now I'll put like a demon seed. Demon seed, lightning rod. Lightning, like plant 1. Oh. Alright, so this will actually be the core. And then I'll do the leaves later. So. Yay. Okay, that was quick. Alright, so I'll put like, F8. So I'll put like, DS core 1. Why do I have a stroke on this? I don't need a stroke right now. Alright. So the lore behind the demon seed is that they do exist in the human realm. So and their territory starts to expand as the demon gates start weakening, right? So they are not. They're like semi-sentient. Well, I mean, they think like plants. They have a survival instinct. So they when they escape the demon realms, like they start spreading out from where the demon gates are, and they can possess other things in our world. So they can possess like very low level stuff, like maybe like small insects or like even other plants. And their main mission is to find the bloodline of the Nishiyama. All right. And so they're kind of like the scouts that find out where the Nishiyama bloodline relatives are, and then what they do is they like when the demon emperors or a stronger demon escapes, it goes to that location and it eliminates the Nishiyama bloodline person, right? So the demon seed, they can like move. So they can like drag, they can grab, they can strangle, and they can possess to a certain point. But they cannot possess something that has a strong will. So leaf 1. So essentially, they're basically just kind of like scouts. Right, and let's go ahead and create. So a Kurogami is born. Like there's different levels of Kurogami. So like it takes a lot to become an emperor. So you gotta like actually like kill a lot of people, get a lot of blood, and you can become an emperor after like hundreds or thousands of years, depending on how many people you kill. And then you have your normal Kurogami, who are basically like, well, according to the lore, whenever human blood is spilled in a violent way, then and it kind of seeps into the ground, and a new Kurogami is born, right? But that's after like the blood reaches the demon seed, right? So or the blood, if it once somebody dies, then they're kind of pissed off, or if they die in a horrible way and they want revenge, or they have like dark thoughts, or dark that are kind of keeping them here. What happens is their blood seeps into the ground and it starts to fester and it becomes the demon seed, right? And so, because we're always killing each other off, there's a lot of demon seeds in the world, unfortunately. But like that demon, a lot of the demon seeds don't actually produce a demon. They just kind of like because the will isn't strong enough. But when the will is really strong, or the hatred is really strong, or like something activates it, then it can actually become a leaf. It can actually start becoming more sentient and taking on a life of its own. And then once if it gets strong enough, it can find a vessel. And then after that, it has more like movement. But a lot of these vessels that it finds, the lower level ones, they have just basic instinct. They just move on basic instinct, and so they don't really have like thought or rationalization. They just move on the instinct that's based on the emotion that they were born from. Okay, and this will be like three. All right, and now we'll do the halo as well. Okay. Why? I'm using the Japanese keyboard, so. DS. Oh. Okay, and then to make the cut out of this, I'm just gonna paste in place and then cue that. Change the color on this. And then, boop, cut that out. Alright, cool. So, these are the parts that we've got for our demon seed. Let's go ahead and put this core here. Alright. So now, usually the demon seed will be green. Green and black, so I think I'll do it relatively the same color as this. So let me go ahead and grab this color here. Right, and for the demon seed, I think maybe the lines that the stroke that we'll be using is going to just be like a normal dark green. Because they should kind of blend into the shadows. Right. Yeah, that works. And I'll go ahead and add the this one here for this guy. Stroke on this, I think I'll change. So the stroke can be that means you too, stroke. Okay, and the demon seed will have like some veins on it as well, like some glowing veins, so I'll need to add those. Which is why this should probably come up here. Alright, so to add the veins, let's see, what color am I going to do those in? I think in the video they are yellow. Yellow with a red glow, so I'll use my brush tool, and then I'll zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, something like this. Okay. Okay, and let's go ahead and... What the? Okay, yeah. Hold on. This guy should not be here. Sorry, I did that on the wrong layer. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, good enough. So what we're gonna do with these guys now, on these ones on top. Oh. Yeah. Is we're gonna turn these into a movie clip very quickly. DS, leaf, vein 1. Alright, and the reason that we're doing that is because I want to add a filter to them, so I'm going to add a glow. And I'll do it like high glow. Maybe not high glow, okay. They don't like the high glow? Okay, they don't like the high glow. What are you? Alright, let's go. Hi, and then maybe 4. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. That'll look decent as a leaf, I think. And now we're just gonna rinse and repeat that process. What the hell? No. Okay. Ugh, got something in my ear. Actually, hold on. Let me go ahead and switch this back over here. I'll do the one in the back as well. No. Okay. The inside of this, I think I'm gonna add another color. Looks like I got something in my ear, which kind of sucks. Oh, sorry. Alright, let me turn this off. Okay, yeah, this will work. Alright, and let's see, what color do I want this? I don't want it looking like too... Yeah, that doesn't look right to me. Now it kind of looks like a little bit like a melon, but no well. Okay, now I can go ahead and start adding my yellow strokes to this. Okay. And I'll grab these and then just turn them into a DS lines like 3 or what was that? 3? Actually, I think low looks better for these. Okay. And then we'll do this back one back here. Okay, and let me get rid of this thing right here. Okay, DS lines 4. Oh wow. Sorry, it looks like my stream here is on my iPad is kind of frozen. Now I'm playing this music, but like it's supposed to be on NCS, so so it's supposed to be like not copyrighted or anything, like free for usage. So, all right. Anyways, so let's go to the core. All right, and the core for this, I think will be like it's dark. Well, not that damn dark. Should be. Yeah, I want the core to like be a bit darker actually. Okay, I think I have a better way of doing this. Okay. No. Okay, so okay. Now, let me go ahead and drop this down to 50 so I can see through it. All right. Okay, and now I'll need to add my black lines to it. Okay, so yeah, this is a good quick way to do that. And then like from here I can just kind of grab these edges and line them up. So if I want to, I can like put other stuff in here, but I don't really think it's going to be too necessary. So let's see what this looks like, because nobody's going to be like staring at that exclusively or anything. All right. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad for a demon seed, so. Alright, and now we need to add the bloody veins to this one. So the outside will be like for lightning and stuff, and then we'll add like some like reddish bloody kind of veins to it. And I think I'll do that on this layer here. Okay. Okay, I can like drop this down a little bit, I think. Okay, so something like that'll work. Actually, I don't need the last one. Okay. Oh. DS line 5. Okay. Alright, cool. So, now, this is what the Demon Seed looks like when it's open. I think I am going to go ahead and make these leaves darker since the inside is, since the inside is lighter now. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Okay, so when these guys fold in like this. Okay, so they could be something like this, I think. Yeah. So yeah, they can be something like this. And in Unity, what I will do probably is I will have them all tinted. Ooh, that's not a bad looking tint. All right, so I'll have them all tinted, maybe to black. Yeah, I'll have them like tinted low, like something like this. And then when they become active, then I'll have it like tint up. I did like that red. That was actually pretty tight. Okay. Yeah, so this is our Demon Seed. Oh, I gotta do the halo too. Now, the halo will be yellow. Yellow with green, I think. So, yellow with the green glow. Yellow with green or yellow with red? I think the red actually still looks better on this, though. Yeah. Alright, we'll do like yellow with red. Yeah, keep it low. Okay. Okay, yeah. So this is what the halo would look like on there. Alright, so here's like our main enemy lineup. Alright, so, and Demon Seed. Alright, so these will go good on the level. Alright, so, let's see. Now I gotta break this guy apart. So we're gonna jump in here and do a break apart. Alright, and then I'll export each of these. So keep in mind, we're basically just doing a demo game. I'm getting like super hungry. All right. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to like step out and grab something to eat soon. Oh, I'm on my Discord. Right. So let me jump over here and find these demon seed parts. And I can drag them. So like I said, realistically, you should probably be making sprite sheets for this. Yeah, so like, and it's still not too late to do that. So like, what I do like all the layout and like all the templating, and then I like actually make a sprite sheet if I were going to like turn this into an actual game, and then like um, and then just like put the sprite sheet in there and like let everything auto slice and just adjust. All right, so let's see. That'll be like our next enemy. So we got our like little blue fish here. I'm gonna put him above water. He's like, dude, I can't breathe. So I personally hate coding. So just so that's why you don't see me doing it so much. So that's why I try to do everything in my Spirits of Lost Winds game, so that I don't have to worry about trying to code anymore. And just changing code. Alright, so we have our jumping fish, and we're going to go ahead and put our demon seed in here. So I'll put this like demon seed lightning plant 1. Alright. And let's go ahead and move this guy over here. Alright. And first I'll jump in to my sprite editor, make sure that all of the pivot points are where they should be. Okay, this pivot point for that one will be fine. And then once I'm done with this, I'm just gonna go into that enemy that we just duplicated. I will put the pivot point for this down here because I might want it to jiggle a little bit right before the lightning strikes. And now what we'll do is we'll go into our duplicate fish here, and we'll go ahead and open him up. And head, we'll just put, instead of head, we'll put core. Alright, and then I'll put like demon. What did I name that shit? Oh, DS. Okay, DS. 1, and then this just got like DS Halo. Okay, and then Leaf 1. Oh, DS Leaf 1. What the shit? Alright. Alright, cool. Let's see. Why is that thing flipped? Okay, yeah, it should be over here. Alright, cool. So now we got our new enemy here. This is gonna be another, like, stationary enemy, but it is gonna have some animation. So let's see. We'll go ahead and get everything lined up here. Why you still say tell? Put them over here, and then these two can come here. And we'll just have to change the order and layer from this. This one, I think I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. All right, and DS Halo. Okay, so it's not exactly lining up like I wanted it to, but that's because I'm building this quickly, so yeah, something like this will work. Alright, cool. And yeah, this is what our Demon Seed can look like. Halo, I think I'm going to make it a bit bigger. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. So this is what our Demon Seed will look like. Now, in the game, what I'm going to do is I'll leave the halo as it is, but these leaves, I'm going to go ahead and add I'm going to go ahead and darken these guys. Oh. Let's see, how dark do I want them? Yeah, I think something like this will work. And for the halo, I want to make sure it's there, but I'm going to turn the opacity on this thing all the way down. Right. And let's see. So the starting point for the rotation on these is also going to be pretty important. So I'll rotate this one up. Boom. Yeah, this isn't going to require rotation or move. Okay. Alright, so this one will require move over, I think. Yeah. So something like this will be like how it starts, right? And then when we animate, it's going to open up, and then the halo's going to... When it opens up, the halo's going to rise up. Actually, where the hell is the halo at? Let me go ahead and turn that back up. So the halo will probably start in the, around, maybe the base? Yeah, okay, I'll put the halo on the base. And then when we animate it, it's going to open up like this, and the halo's going to rise up. and become visible. So, and that means that it's gonna go ahead and it's ready to start charging. Um, we are gonna need to put like a lightning bolt in here as well. All right. So where are we at now? So this is going to have a lightning bolt that's going to flicker on and off, flash on and off before it strikes hard. So I'll need to add another. I'll duplicate this actually. Duplicate the leaf. No, actually I'll duplicate the halo. And we'll put like a DS lightning. I'm not really sure if that's NCS. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm like using like NCS music, like lightning bolt. All right. So let's see. Do I have a lightning bolt in here? Okay, I don't think I have a lightning bolt in here. What do I have? Hold on, let me jump over to another scene right quick. What do I got? Level 1A. Let's see, did I already put... so this is the Spirits of Lost Winds game template that we're using right now. So I think, yeah, so I've got this guy right here. Not the transition panel, damn it. Okay, soft lighting, no, not soft lighting. Laser beam. Alright, so what do I have for laser beam? Well, basically I could use this defensive laser system that I've already kind of got built into the game. And just copy that over and change the, yeah, that's a beam holder, laser beam square. I think I'm gonna be totally lazy and just copy that. So this is defense laser system. All right. All right. So let's find our little map bar, scene layers, and our what enemies? Now I can't remember where anything is. Okay, yeah, scene layers, okay. Alright, so let's see, we got our defensive laser here. I'm gonna go ahead and find that and drag it onto the screen. Okay, so I've got this defensive laser system up here. What I want, does this thing have anything on it? Oh, okay, it's got an animator on it. Alright, so I think I'm gonna hide the beam holders on this. Defense laser, and then what I'm going to do is, this might be a bit short, but I kind of want to test it. Alright, I'm going to drag this defense laser system into here and shrink it down a lot. Okay, and I'll rotate it. Okay. Yeah, so I want to see how this actually looks. So basically, if this works, all I have to do is just draw like a lightning bolt and then change the graphic. Oh shoot, I got this on full screen, sorry. Where did that go? Oh shoot, I think it fell off the screen. Give me a second. That's right, I forgot I turned, yeah, I turned, physics on this for this one, so Demon Seed, he doesn't need, yeah, no gravity for this one. And no mass. Alright, so. Oh yeah, I could just put it static. Yeah, I'm gonna put it static instead. Why is he not showing up? Give me a second. Let me see what's up with this guy. Yeah, I'm getting hungry though, so I'm gonna have to jump off and like eat something. Okay, that just vanished for no reason. Well, it should be there. Oh, okay, it's just totally vanishing. Why? Okay, I need to find out what's up with that. But anyways, I'm getting kind of sleepy. Well, sleepy and hungry right now. So anyway, that's kind of what we're gonna be doing with this. Why does it look all pixelated and stuff? Should not look this pixelated. Okay. Okay, I'll have to troubleshoot that when I get back. Find out what's going on there. Let's see. Let me turn the default laser off right quick. Cause that might be killing it when it cuts on actually. Okay, it's just like disappearing on its own. Alright, I gotta find out what's up with that. I don't think Ryoko's hitting him or anything. Okay, yeah, I'll find out what that's about, because that don't make no sense. Okay, yeah, I'll find out what's up with that and get back to you, but right now my stomach is calling. My stomach is screaming at me like really, really loud, so. Alright, so I'm gonna take a break, and actually I might go ahead and finish up with this for today, so I'll go ahead and save this, and then we'll jump over and animate. So these are the characters that we created. We created fish, and then we created the demon seed, and then we've imported them into Unity. So I'll show you how to like set all of that up later. All right. So if you like these streams, please like, subscribe, check out my other socials. Definitely check me out on Patreon, and you can jump on my Discord for free. We got like some. I'm posting my devlog there as well. And you know you can meet like some game dev community members and stuff. So I'm like also posting clips and screens and streams. So all right, and let's see. If you like what you're seeing here as well, you can like check out my Patreon, and this is where you can find out more about the lore of the characters and the game that we're building. So from the beginning of the story, WildFIRE, from the Ryukage storyline until the end of the WildFIRE storyline, I'm going to be putting a lot of stuff there. So that's another reason I'm going to probably stop this stream because I need to start working on the comic as well. So working on the comic and the animation for this series. So I'll be breaking that up into different parts of the day. And what else do we have? We've got like oh, yeah, I've got like if you want to read the comics that this game is based on, you can read those on Gumroad.com. So these two comics are for free. You can like just read them, download the app, and then read them. The book is paid, but it's like 504 pages, and this continues the storyline of what happens to the main Ryukage clan members after. And then you'll meet their descendants and stuff like that. And you can unlock lore scrolls and whatnot. This is Buy Me Coffee, so if you just like to see my face and hear my voice and like hear me talk about the WildFIRE expanded universe and like all the cool characters and stuff like that, you can support me by buying me a coffee, which I really need right now because my current daytime job is crap and will not be around for at the end of next month, I think. Their fault, not mine. And then if you really want to support, I still have my Nerdy Nerds online store up. But I'll be also posting a lot of the merch and stuff on Patreon. On my Patreon account. So I'll start fading away from this because like right now import export isn't really moving that much anyway because of like somebody put tariffs and then there's a big war. And then you can also like check out the game that I have already created for free on itch.io. And so you just go to my Creative Media Vault. And you can like play some of the other demo games that I've created already. Like I said, this one, the game template that we're using right now to build our new Ryukage Run Rebirth game is actually this one. and you can play the old version of the game here. And since it's Halloween time, I would recommend playing my Quest of the Gummy Wish game because that is kind of like a Halloween theme, so you can check that out. All right, and that's going to be it for this stream. Everybody, thank you for coming. Don't forget to check out all of my links. Like, subscribe, follow me on YouTube, and you can join me later on today while I'm playing Bastion online. So I think I'm going to continue to play that game until I can complete it. So, all right, so that's going to be it for today. Everyone have a good one, and I will see you again in the next stream. Bye for now.